All right, welcome back. We're live now here for the junior varsity game. Set to tip off here in just a few seconds. As there you hear the buzzer, so ready to go. Once again, the C team game was won by Central Cass, 39-19. That game is available on our website for a 24/7 replay. If you missed it or you want to see it again, or if you had some family that weren't able to catch the game, send them to our website. Under the on-demand button, click on broadcast or click on archives, and you'll have the complete list of every single broadcast we've ever done. And you just have to click on the word watch next to the one that you want to watch again. Simple as that. First quarter of play, and tip initially won by the Vikings, but the Squirrels steal it away right away. And that first bucket is up and in. That is Peyton Nelson with the basket for Central Cass. 8-minute quarters here in junior varsity. Shot up, no good. Rebound snagged there by, I believe that's Michaela Prochnow. Taylor Severson with the basket there for the Squirrels. The Vikings come back trailing 4-0. And that pass will go out of bounds. Turnover back to Central Cass. As we approach the 7-minute mark to go here. Drive to the basket along the baseline and blocked by the rim of the basket. Now Kindred will bring it back quickly. They have two players down low. They weren't able to get the basket. Central Cass will fire it back to the other end. I think that's the quickest amount of time I've seen the ball go make a round trip down the court there as the Squirrels get the basket. Peyton Nelson with the basket. And it's 6-0 Central Cass. Once again, junior varsity basketball action for you here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. There's the first bucket of the game for Kindred. Courtesy of, I believe it was Jordan, no, wrong jersey number, excuse me. Tessa Rohrbeck with the basket. And now Central Cass gets it, and we have a timeout. 8-2 Squirrels, 6:01 remaining here. We'll take a timeout, be right back. Dr. Scott Van Dam provides comprehensive chiropractic and acupuncture health care. He specializes in treating conditions involving the nerves, muscles, and joints in patients from infants to elderly. If he finds your condition is one that cannot be resolved or you're not seeing improvement with treatment, he will get you to a doctor who can. Call Dr. Scott Van Dam at 701-532-5320. Also, visit them online, vandamchiropractic.com, or stop in for a consultation at 1203 28th Street, South Fargo. All right, welcome back. Out of the timeout, Kindred down 8-2 with just inside 6 minutes to go. And trying to regroup here, maybe get a basket out of the timeout. That's not going to be the result they were looking for. And I'll stop the clock with 5:50 to go here. Quick inbounds up to almost the half-court line, and it's off her fingertips out of bounds. Goes right back to the Vikings. It's again 8-2. Final in the JV game was 39-19 in favor of Central Cass. At one point, Central Cass led that game 28-4. So the Vikings did not score at all in the second quarter of play. But then a spurt in the fourth quarter closed the gap some, but not as much as needed in that fourth quarter to bring us to the final of 39-19. There's now a 10-2 lead here for the Squirrels. Nice drive into the paint, and that'll be the first foul of the game. Not a lot of fouls in that first game either. 6 in the first half, and I believe 4 in the second half, so a total of 10 combined between the two teams. And right now we're 3 minutes into this one, and we only have 1 foul so far. First free throw's up and in. At the free throw line is Charlie McQuillan, sophomore. Should crack the eggs on 5 minutes to go here. It's 10-4, Vikings down 6. A couple of three-pointers, and we'll be tied up here. Tried to get the steal, but work it out on the near side here. I believe that's Camry Nelson with the ball. And that one will be thrown away. That'll be an over and back. No, yes it will, yep.
I think I'm connected.
And right off the inbounds pass, the shot's off the backboard there. Rebound collected there by Nelson. Squirrels will bring it back. It's Peyton Nelson. There's 2 Nelsons. Camry Nelson, number 2, and Peyton Nelson, number 44. And Peyton to Camry right now. As Camry drives down to the baseline, pass across the paint into the hands of Tatum Vogel. And that's taken away. And to the hoop, and it will go out of bounds. And we'll see who gets it here. I think it's going to the Squirrels, and that appears to be the case. 4:08 to go now here in the quarter. They'll work it on quickly here. That is the Vogel once again. And now Nelson up top. Nelson will get around a couple defenders, try and lay it in, but it will not go in, and it'll be poked away. And now battle for the ball. Jump. There's going to be a foul on the play on Central Cass, actually. They're going to call push. I believe it's going on Peyton Nelson. Sorry, I forgot to stop the clock there. 3:51 and counting to go. And we'll turn a crowd mic back. We had a conversation that was rather loud. So just in case there was any sensitive information, so that will stop the clock with 3:33 to go now. Once again, 10-4, 6-point advantage here for the Squirrels. The inbounds pass comes into Camry Nelson, and Nelson brings it up court, being guarded all the way there by Peyton Getty. That shot is up and in, and nope, wrong side, and now it is 12-4. 12-4 and a near steal, but Vikings able to maintain possession. And now they'll scramble for that one. Possession arrow will favor Kindred. Don't forget about the varsity game coming up for you at approximately 7:30 this evening, about 20 minutes after the conclusion of this one. Drive to the lane, and she got it up and in. Nicely done there. I believe that was Getty with the basket. That cuts the lead in half. Vogel will trigger the inbounds pass from the far side. Now they'll work it in for Nelson, yep. I'll look at my roster quickly there. And she'll lose it off her foot, but it'll stay with Kindred. Stops the clock with 2:33 to go here in the first quarter of play. .229 and counting. Ball get tipped over the far side. They try to work it in, but reaching in is Peyton Nelson, and She got enough of her fingertips on the ball to create the turnover, and she'll bring it up court. Squirrels work it across the paint, wide open, and drops it in. It's Vogel with the basket. And that makes it 14-6 now. And that one will pop off someone's foot. Vikings will maintain possession, and there'll be a foul. I believe that was in the act of shooting. I think we'll see a free throw shooter here, and that is indeed the case. It's Jordan Sunram at the free throw line. She'll make the first one. And she'll make that second one look even easier than the first one. 14-8. Vikings start to creep their way back into this one here. As Nelson will bring it down the court, being guarded by Sunram. Poked out of her hands, but picked up by number 10. I don't have her on my roster, unless I misread the jersey number. There's Nelson with a long three, and she got it. 17-8. Yeah, I do not have number 10 on my roster. I'm not sure who that is for Central Cass, so apologize to the Squirrel fans watching. Now stop the clock with 58 seconds to go. If this was the Squirrels team from 2 years ago, I think memory reminds me who number 10 was, but today that doesn't matter. That's Vogel, back to Nelson. Couple quick passes, they work it in there for, I believe that's Fletchhawk back into the lineup for the Squirrels. They got some decent playing time on the C-team game today. Long three on the way, that's off the back iron, it won't go. And the Squirrels will come away with the rebound. And wide open, off the glass and in, it's Vogel with the basket. 19-8, 15 seconds to go. Down to the baseline, they'll fire the pass around for an open three. Bingo! And that will bring it close to the first quarter of play. Junior varsity basketball, end of one. It's 19-11 in favor of Central Cass. We'll be back after this here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Davies working left to right. They set up and damn with the two-hand slam off the alley-oop. Give the assist to Cole Hayes.
Did you miss any part of this live game broadcast? Not to worry. Magnitude's DVR feature puts instant replay instantly into your hands. Revisit a big player score, watch a delayed version of this game, and then click live at any time to return to the live broadcast. Now you don't have to miss the game-winning buzzer beater, your son's 79-yard touchdown run, or your daughter's set-sealing ace serve. Thanks for watching Magnitude Sports.
Outside Satter. Step back three, number 12. He got it! 7 in the first half and 5 so far here in the second half. All right, welcome back. Second quarter of play about to get underway here. Central Cass will fire the inbounds pass. Start quarter number 2. That shot a little bit off the mark. Chased down the rebound to the corner. Now Nelson has it on the near wing, being guarded by Sunram as they get it up to Camry Nelson. Now Peyton Nelson. And a drive to the hoop, and they'll draw a foul. Checking the comments, if any Central Cass fans are watching and you know who number 10 is, please comment on our YouTube or our Facebook video. I get both of those comments and then I can write her in. One of 2, but rebound will go to the Squirrels. And the bucket's up and in. That doubles up the lead here for the Squirrels, 22-11. As we approach 7 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Sunram, a little short on that one. Offensive board underneath. Got rejected by the bottom of the backboard. And some contact in the backcourt here, and it's going to be a foul on Kindred. So Severson will trigger the inbounds pass from the far sideline. Into the backcourt for Nelson. Nelson has it taken away. And now Kindred will go to the free throw line. That is the 4th team foul on the Squirrels. As that is Charlie McQuillan at the free throw line. She'll make the first one. And she'll make them both. 22-13. McQuillan goes 2 for 2 on that trip. Once again, pressure in the backcourt here by the Vikings. Not too much pressure though. Squirrels no problem this trip down the court. Nelson has it. High on the far side, she dribbles in between the circles. And that is Severson. Severson back to Nelson. Nelson tried to look inside for Severson. It was tipped away. Vikings come back. That is Caden Striley, number 25 for the Vikings. A Sunram with the turnaround shot. Gets it up and in. 22-15. All of a sudden, that lead doesn't look so big for Central Cass anymore. Nelson spinning around and got it. Nicely done there by Peyton Nelson, the junior for the Squirrels. The Squirrels will have a substitution at the next break as Nelson takes it away. Nelson and Nelson, it's Peyton to Camry. Camry will dribble back up. And now Nelson will try for a 3. A little strong on that one. Rebound snagged by the Vikings. And now Sunram with the basketball. Pops it out, 3 on the way to Striley. Too strong, rebound comes down there to Severson. And Nelson quickly up court. 2 passes later, Camry Nelson off the glass and in. As soon as the Vikings get close, the Squirrels step it up. Here's Sunram. Striley now up top here for McQuillan. Did she travel or no? Check that. believe the ref was just off camera. I think I saw his arm say it was a 3-second violation. Be able to launch a pass down there, and the Squirrels can't catch up to it. So back-to-back turnovers, and now we'll have a. Let's see here. It looks like the Vikings will inbound it from this end of the court instead. Battle for the rebound eventually comes to Sunram. Sunram spinning around on 2 defenders, tries to teardrop one up. And be Claire, I believe that's Claire Cotton who got the rebound. Nelson, near side, switches her hand on the dribble and gets the ball right back. Now over to Peyton Nelson. Nelson has it stolen away. And that is McQuillan, and she won't get it to go. Nelson will get the rebound. McQuillan will try and steal it again. Squirrels maintain possession. Squirrels being harassed all the way down the court, and another loose ball picked up by Sunram. Maybe got away with the travel there, as it was Bartels. Back in for Sunram. Now they flip it out. Gets around a defender, drives to the hoop, lays it in. Central Cass will call a timeout. 3:41 to go here, and it's 26-17 in favor of the Squirrels. We're back in a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Hi, it's Dr. Tiffany Johnson from Healing Touch Chiropractic in West Fargo. What impact I want to make, how my office is different, how my niche is different. It is all about giving people hope and helping them believe that their bodies were made to heal.
Let me show you how your life can change through chiropractic.
Looking for a new home? Make home happen by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 97% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender. Welcome back. 3:47 to go here in the second quarter. It's 26-17 in favor of the Central Cass Squirrels. Coming out of a Squirrel timeout on the floor. Kindred putting that 3/4 court press with 3 people in the backcourt here as the Squirrels will break it. Nelson picks up her dribble right over the timeline, gets it into the hands there of Severson. Gives it back to Nelson. Now they work it down low. One dribble, I believe that's Michaela Prochnow. According to Jay Bachman. Nelson with the 3. That's in and out. Rebound underneath, and a foul and one. Nicely done. Now make it 28-17, and a chance to make it 29. Going to the free throw line here is the sophomore, Claire Cotton. I think that's number 1 out there, and it is. And she makes the free throw. Nearly lost it there. Able to hang on to it. McQuillan near side, works it up top. That is Striley, I believe. Yes. We'll work it inside. That's Bartels. Bartels outside for a long 2 by Ammerman, and in and out won't go. Rebound to Prochnow. Tried to work it into Nelson. Whose foot did it go off? They're saying it went off Nelson's foot. It'll go back to the Vikings. 29-17 with 2:28 to go here in the second quarter of play. And Peyton Nelson will go off, get a breather on the bench. Did not see who snuck in for her, but we'll figure it out here in a moment. McQuillan. No, check that. Yeah, it could be. Number 0. I don't have the number 0 on the JV roster, so I'm not sure who that is. Coach told me that she's starting for varsity tonight, so. I want to say thanks to Shannon and Ellie for commenting on our one on our Facebook, one on our YouTube channel. I will write that into our roster now. (29-17). We'll stop our clock. There's still 2 minutes to go here. 3 on the way. That one's off the front of the rim. Offensive rebound, another opportunity, and tries to get through the defenders there, but ball go out of bounds and back to the Squirrels. And that's a 5-second violation. So now the Vikings will have a chance to inbound it here. .153 and counting to go now. 29-17. I want to be deflected out of bounds. Quick whistles here, only taking a couple ticks off the clock on the last 2 inbound attempts, and now we'll see if number 3 lasts a little bit longer than that. How will not go? Rebound comes down to Vogel. Squirrels will bring it back up. Peyton Anderson on a quickly back into the game after she went to take a breather for a moment. Some Vikings fans start to walk in, get their seats for the varsity matchup. Loose ball over the timeline, and it'll go out of bounds. So stay with Kindred, I believe. Yep, it will. Tess Rohrbeck, number 34, into the lineup here for the Vikings. 3-pointer on the way. Looked good coming out of her hands, but got an unfriendly bounce. And the Squirrels will come away with another rebound. And through the hands of Camry Nelson out of bounds. Turnover back to the Vikings. Stops the clock with 40 seconds to go here in the second quarter of play. They'll work it inside. They attempted to work it inside for Sunram. Then the ball came loose after Nelson got the interception. And now another pickoff, and right there for the basket. 29-19. And another steal by Kindred. Can they get another one? No, they'll turn it over. That's Cotton coming back the other way, and it's a foul. Foul on the Vikings. It is the 7th team foul. Yes, it will send Central Cass to the line. And the first one is in. That makes it 30-19 in favor of the Squirrels here with 4.8 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So make them both. Vikings will have one last chance here to get a shot off. 1 second. Shot is up, and it is off to the right side. And that brings us to halftime. Your halftime score, 31-19 in favor of the Central Cass Squirrels. We'll take a timeout, come back with a brief halftime show, and get you set for the second half after this.
Margo Davies working left to right. They set up Van Dam with the two-hand slam off the alley-oop. Give the assist to Cole Haynes.
Did you miss any part of this live game broadcast? Not to worry. Magnitude's DVR feature puts instant replay instantly into your hands. Revisit a big player score, watch a delayed version of this game, and then click live at any time to return to the live broadcast. Now you don't have to miss the game-winning buzzer beater, your son's 79-yard touchdown run, or your daughter's set-sealing ace serve. Thanks for watching Magnitude Sports.
Outside Satter. Step back three, number 12. He got it! 7 in the first half and 5 so far here in the second half. Whether you are looking to refinance your current mortgage and save or purchase a new home, Sean Carlson with Town & Country Credit Union can help. With over 15 years of mortgage experience, he is an expert on VA, FHA, USDA, first-time home buyer, and conventional home loans and can help determine the best loan product to fit your needs. His borrowers agree, saying, Sean was a pleasure to work with and made the entire mortgage process easy. I highly recommend him. Ready to check out how Sean and Town & Country Credit Union can help make your financial life easy? Stop by one of our 6 convenient Fargo, West Fargo locations or visit townandcountry.org today. From free checking accounts to auto loans to commercial and ag loans and, of course, home loans, Town & Country Credit Union has the low loan rates, flexible terms, low fees, and personal service you deserve. See for yourself how much you might save. Apply online today at townandcountry.org. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Van Dam Chiropractic is dedicated to helping you achieve your health goals and improving your quality of life. Dr. Van Dam provides the most comprehensive chiropractic and acupuncture care. Whether you're recovering from a sports injury, work-related injury, car accident, or just getting relief from chronic pain, Dr. Scott Van Dam will get you back on the road to good health. They look forward to serving you at Van Dam Chiropractic. Call them at 532-5320 or visit them online at vandamchiropractic.com.
All right, welcome back. At halftime, it is 31-19. We're still have a couple minutes here before the third quarter will kick off here. Once again, this is junior varsity action on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. I want to say hi to Shannon, Ellie, and then also Stephanie for commenting on our Facebook and our YouTube. And I wrote all those things down on my roster here, so thank you very much for those updates. And hopefully I went down to the scores table to check on one for Kindred just to be sure. And I think we got everything squared away and ready to go. So I really appreciate that. Once again, you can find us online, on Twitter, on Instagram, on YouTube, on Facebook. And, of course, if you're watching on Facebook, you already knew about that. If you're watching on YouTube, you already knew about that. So MSportsNet Live for Twitter, and one word, Magnitude Sports on Instagram. Also, our upcoming game schedule can be found on the schedule button on our website at msportsnet.com. And as you can see, it's a busy day for us tomorrow, as we have a total of 7 game broadcasts for you tomorrow, starting at 4:15. Boys basketball, as Eric Tiongson will have the play-by-play call on the Eagles and the Spartans. Kenley and Cody will have the play-by-play call on West Fargo and Red River. And then Brad Anderson will have the play-by-play call on West Fargo United and Jamestown Girls Hockey. And then on January 14th, we will have a few games for you, too. West Fargo versus Moorhead for sure. Perm versus Detroit Lakes, I believe. But let me just check my email to see if I got in our roster yet. I would assume that I think we'll have that game, but if we don't, then I guess we won't. But we'll find out here. Nope, nothing yet, so I guess we'll see what happens. But all I need is a roster. We can do that game, so simple as that. Also, games on demand, if you go to the archives section, and they'll refresh there, and you'll see that the C-Team game is already available for a 24/7 replay. You just go there, click the word watch, and you can watch that game again if you missed it. And then the JV and the varsity game later this evening will be available in that same concept. As we are ready to go here in the third quarter, at least I believe we are, as I gotta set my clock. And a quick toss inbounds and a out of bounds scenario. It actually took 0 seconds off the clock. All right, 7:58 and counting. Drive into the basket. Shot missed there. Off the drive by Gracie Nelson. Check that. It might have been Mackenzie Schmidt, actually. Looking at the wrong roster there for a second. And we need to reset our fouls here. Let me do that really quick. And we'll wait a little bit here on the free throws. At the free throw line, eventually going to shoot here is Tatum Vogel. And it'll be a 2-shot foul. And the first one will drop in. Enough momentum to get over the hump of the front of the rim there. And the rest is history. And here's the second attempt. That one. A lot more smooth on that one there. So 33-19 now after the 2 free throws there by Vogel. Long three, that's in and out. Vikings get the rebound, and as they're fouling the Squirrels. So one foul piece now here, and we're only 40 seconds into the game, or in the third quarter, I should say. It's 19-11 Central Cass at the end of one. Central Cass outscored Kindred 12-8 in the second half to bring us to the 31-19 score at halftime right now. Central Cass on a 2-0 run to start the third quarter of play. Looking to change that? No, in and out. Rebound will come down to the Squirrels.
Stop ball!
That one will drop in. It's Torgensen who got the bucket. That one's out of bounds. We'll stop the clock with 6:43 to go.
There it is. Pop that.
Schmidt, and she passed it, and it would eventually went into the hands of Caden Striley, a sophomore, and ball go out of bounds. It will be Viking basketball. Hesitated on the three there, drove in, passed it out, long two off the front of the, grazed the front of the net. I believe it went off the left shoe of Remy DuBois. Or it might be Bartels, actually. There's two number 4s on this roster. I think Remy played in the C team game. Nicely done. Caden Striley with the basket for Kindred, and makes it a 10-point game. Work it down to Vogel. Vogel into the hands of, I believe that was Severson with the basket. 35-23. Nearly poked it away. Now they'll work it in the corner here, and bounce pass back up towards the top as they work it around to the far side. 18 to shoot on the shot clock. Driving baseline up and in. Back to a 10-point with 5 minutes to go. That three rattles in and out. Kindred get the rebound. They have an opportunity here to break it to single digits, and a nice patient pass, unselfish pass, but maybe, based on the end result of that, maybe she should have taken the basket. The front of the rim and off to the left side. Once again, it is Vogel at the free throw line here for the Squirrels. And she'll make the second one. Makes it an 11-point game. They'll quickly work it into the corner. Her foot was on the line. Long two, didn't drop in. Squirrels will get the rebound. Peyton Nelson will bring it over the timeline. Into the hands of Severson. Severson, that is Barbara Pante, or as head coach Jay Bachman told me, she goes by Babs. So from here on out, we'll call her Babs, or we'll call her Pante. Older brother played for Central Cass, I think it was like 3 or 4 years ago, if I remember correctly. Remember, I think it was 4 years ago when the Central Cass boys varsity basketball team played in Enderlin. And it was Garrett Pronte who got a few steals to give the Central Cass Squirrels a lead. I don't remember the exact score, but I think they led by like 10 or 12 points at one point early in the first or second quarter. And it was one of the Hurlberts. I'm forgetting his first name, but he hit 5 3-pointers on 6 possessions to put Enderlin right back in that game. As Joel, I'm hearing my play-by-play in my head now that I'm talking about it, and I believe it was Joel Hurlbert who hit all those 3-pointers to put Enderlin back into it after the Squirrels had gotten up big. And the first free throw there is in. .25, not sure how the extra point got on there. I apologize for that. Sometimes you hit something on the keyboard and it triggers that mechanism to add the point. So sometimes that's what happens. But Peyton Nelson with it now up top. Works it into the hands of Severson. Nelson will get the basket. And she's slow to get up as Kindred fans wanted to travel, and hopefully she'll be okay as one of the coaches will come out, and I believe that's the coach anyway. I believe it's something with her right leg. I think that's kind of where she's like pointing at. So hopefully she'll be okay. She's had a great game here so far up to this point. Hopefully just get a quick breather and come back out. Yeah, she is hobbling a little bit, and yeah, I believe the way she was hobbling, it looked like her left leg at the moment, but I thought it was initially her right leg. She's going back into the locker room now, so. Yeah, it looks like something happened to her right leg. As the way she was walking back into the locker room, she was kind of putting her weight on her left leg to take it off the right leg. So we wish her the best and hope that we'll see her back before this game's over if possible. And a block from behind. Didn't even see it coming. Squirrels will get the ball right back. Nice job there. I believe that's Vogel. Yes, it was Vogel with the block. Look at up top. I believe that was Fletchhawk, number 5, into the lineup for the Squirrels. And that shot off the baseline's up and in. 40 now to 26. And maybe if our scoreboard would work properly here, we would get this correct score on the screen for you. I blame it on the scoreboard, but in all honesty, it was my fault. I forgot to push the button. And we have a timeout. With 1:42 remaining, we have a timeout on the floor. It is 40 to 26 in favor of Central Cass with 1:42 to go here in the third quarter. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back in a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
You can capture the moments and memories of this game and all of our past sports broadcasts on DVD. It makes a great gift for a parent, relative, son, or daughter. Please allow 1 to 2 weeks for standard delivery. Place your order now, quickly and easily at msportsnet.com/DVD.
Fargo Davies working left to right. They set up Van Dam with the two-hand slam off the alley-oop. Give the assist to Cole Haynes.
Did you miss any part of this live game broadcast? Not to worry. Magnitude's DVR feature puts instant replay instantly into your hands. Revisit a big player score, watch a delayed version of this game, and then click live at any time to return to the live broadcast. Now you don't have to miss the game-winning buzzer beater, your son's 79-yard touchdown run, or your daughter's set-sealing ace serve. Thanks for watching Magnitude Sports.
Outside Satter. Step back three, number 12. He got it! 7 in the first half and 5 so far here in the second half. All right, welcome back. A minute 42 to go here, third quarter of play. Central Cass Squirrels have a 40-26 lead over the Kindred Vikings out of the timeout. Once again, JV basketball for you. Corner 3 on the way. That's a little bit off, too strong. Vikings will get the rebound. If you missed the C-Team game, that's available for an on-demand replay. On our website, under the on-demand button, click, or you'll see on the menu bar, on-demand. Hover over that, click on archives, and you'll be able to find the game that way. Most recent game is always at the top of the list. And if you missed the final score of the C-Team game, cover your ears. I'm going to tell you in 5 seconds when the clock hits 1:20. When the game clock hits 1:20, I'll tell you the final score of the C-Team game. And it was 39-19 in favor of Central Cass. Central Cass now with the lead here in the JV game too, with 1:08 to go, and that'll be another foul. And I believe it was in the act of shooting. We'll see. And it was. And that one's up and in. That is Michaela Prochnow. Prochnow with the second free throw. That one's in and out. Nice pass. Down to the low blocks. It's up and in. Nicely done there by the Vikings. And it's 41-28 with 47 seconds and counting to go. And a loose ball, and it's stolen away. And no, the shot won't count. I believe she did draw a foul. And she did. It'll be a foul on Central Cass, so the Kindred Vikings will get an inbounds pass from the baseline with 38.3 seconds remaining. They also get some fresh players onto the court here. Catch and shoot, long 2. That one's a little bit off the mark. Rebound snagged and corralled there by the Squirrels. Good to see Peyton Nelson back into the game as she walked back to the locker room not more than a few minutes ago. And Nelson works it down low to the baseline. She's trying to back up her defender. Shot missed. Scrambling for the rebound. Loose ball on the floor. And the Squirrels will come away with it. And that will bring us to the end of the third quarter. So focused in on who was going to get that ball, I didn't realize that we were near the end of the quarter. 41-28 at the end of 3. We'll take a timeout, come back with the fourth quarter right after this here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Magnitude Sports has delivered over 1,000 broadcasts capturing all fourth quarter comebacks, walk-off home runs, buzzer beaters, 62-point volleyball sets, and double overtime victories. The excitement is on Magnitude Sports. Over 150 teams from 5 states and 2 countries have been featured on Magnitude Sports at both the varsity and sub-varsity levels. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and select your alert preference so you never have to miss that big moment from your favorite area sports team. Find us on Facebook and Twitter too. This is the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
All right, welcome back. Junior varsity basketball for you here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Kindred Vikings, Central Cass Squirrels. Start of the fourth quarter. Squirrels out 41-28 lead here over the Vikings on their home court. And the fourth quarter is underway now. And the Vikings creep their way back into this one. There's another foul on the Squirrels, and that's team foul number 4. Make that 5? Yeah, it's 5. Okay. So a couple away from a bonus here for the Vikings, and the sooner they can get there, the better. Take her. Thought about it for a split second, instead passed it away, which is probably the right choice. Nice drive into the paint for the high percentage deuce, and she got it. 41-30, an 11-point advantage here for the Squirrels. As Pronte will pick up the loose ball after it was poked away from her and get it to Nelson. Nelson with a right-handed dribble down to the hoop, and she'll draw the foul on Kindred. And now both teams have 5 team fouls here in the second half. And the first free throw from Nelson will drop in. Took a while, but it got there. 42-30, 12-point advantage. Second one, swish. Now working in the corner. Right-handed dribble, drives into the paint, and a reach and foul. Yes, no, it was a travel. So the ball go back to Central Cass. Or was it? I thought I saw the near side official spin his hands, and now the other official is going to talk. I believe that's Mackenzie Schmidt. Okay, so there will be a substitution, and I believe it was a travel. Getting that full court press there by the Vikings. No problem this time around for the Squirrels. So they eventually get the ball into the hands of Nelson. Nelson to Pronte. Pronte with a left-handed dribble, and it's taken away. And coast to coast to the basket, left it a little short. They'll chase down the rebound, but it'll go out of bounds and back to the Squirrels. Nearly poked away, and it is. And she'll redeem herself this time. No, she will not. Squirrels get 2 lucky breaks there, and then they turn it over again. So you can consider that a lucky break for Kindred and another lucky break for the Squirrels. So when all is said and done, 3 lucky breaks for the Squirrels there in the matter of about 8 seconds or so. 6:10 is where we sit right now here in the fourth quarter. Peyton Nelson over the timeline. And now we have 6 minutes exactly.
Nelson with a left-handed dribble, runs into a double team, and it's taken away. And now the Squirrels get it back. Kindred playing aggressively, but Nelson gets the bucket and will go to the line to shoot one more. That's 16 fouls, so you kind of, in a sense, get an extra bonus free throw since the 6th foul happened in the act of shooting. So from here on out, from here on out, Squirrels will get a free throw on every foul. Good news for Kindred is that particular free throw wasn't made. And there's a turnover. So it's one-on-one back the other way. I believe that's Vogel. Yes, it is. Yep, it was. And she'll miss the shot. And we have another foul, this one on Central Cass. So now both teams have 6 fouls. Squirrels lead by 15. Three on the way, a little strong. And a battle for the rebound. Goes out of bounds. I believe that should stay with Kindred, and it does. 5:14 to go here in the 4th quarter. Open for 3. Bingo! She got it. That is Mackenzie Torgerson with the triple. And that pulls the Vikings within 12. And another takeaway, another turnover, and the Squirrels will fight to get it back, and they will lose it, and a loose ball, and the Squirrels maintain possession. Quickness and patience shown there by the team in red on that scramble for the ball. And they will get the turnover. According to Kindred fans, that's not the first time she's traveled in this game, but according to the officials, that's the first time she's traveled in this game. Nice drive to the baseline, then tried to pop it out top, but unfortunately for Kindred's sake, Severson was there for the interception. Squirrels will get the ball back just inside 4 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter of play. And we have a whistle and a foul on somebody who. It's on Central Cass, so that will put the Vikings at the free throw line. So now you get into that situation with 3:52 remaining where points with the clock stopped are crucial right now for Kindred, trailing by 12. They're not out of it, but time is becoming less and less of a friend at the moment. And that's a good way to start. So a free throw will be made. And a turnover. So might be able to get some points back here on the missed free throw if they can get to the basket without turning the ball over. And that baseline shot is up and no good. As Elise Wisniewski with the rebound there for the Squirrels. And they'll get the ball back to Kindred, and a couple quick passes, and they still cannot get the basket. And the Squirrels still get the ball back, and I can't tell you how many times I've seen that in this game where the Vikings would have a break down the court, and they would not be able to convert on the basket, and the Squirrels would get the ball right back. I think that's happened on at least 7 or 8 occasions now, if not more than that. So it's one thing that they'll have to clean up here. They still got a little bit of time with 3:12 remaining. They're down 11. they can do it if they put together some solid basketball. We'll see if they can make that adjustment out of the timeout back in a moment.
Magnitude Sports would like to remind you that whether you're watching from home or watching from the stands, to please respect officials. Without high school officials, games are canceled and players lose playing time. Contact your local high school to find out how you can become an official and stay connected to the game you love.
All right, welcome back. 3:10 and counting. Squirrels have the ball out of the timeout. They lead by 11. 45-34 is our score. Oh. Nelson, one dribble, up and no. Ball's batted around. Kindred comes away with the rebound. Nice trip down the baseline, but once again, they're not getting the friendly roll that they need. They turn the ball over here as it goes out of bounds, and Central Cass will get it. Vikings are in the bonus, and the Squirrels will be in the bonus if they can get Kindred to commit another foul here. So you're down 11. You want to try and get both of these free throws. It's a 1-and-1 bonus. So you have to get, oh, well, actually, it's just shoot two, I guess. And she'll miss the first one. So you want to definitely get the next one to at least cut the lead down to 10. And she got it. So 10-point game now with 2:27 and counting. And another turnover. And the problem with those turnovers by Central Cass is on the Kindred side, because as you can see right there, they have not been able to convert any points hardly at all off any of those Squirrel turnovers. Central Cass really, really lucky that this thing is not tied or possibly Kindred with a 4 or 6 point lead at this point. Because with all those turnovers that they've gotten, all the opportunities they've had at the basket, they should easily be a 1 or 2 possession game right now. Another turnover here and another chance for Kindred, and they gotta start making the baskets now, and they do. So they cut the lead to 8. And there's a timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout as well, and we'll probably come back with the conclusion after this.
Looking for a new home? Make home happen by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 97% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
All right, welcome back. Kindred just scored to cut the lead to 8. So Central Cass will have the ball coming out of the timeout, and Kindred will put on that full court press. Kindred has caused a lot of turnovers, but they've not been able to get any points off those turnovers. And now time is running out on the Vikings. That 3 is a little bit off the mark. They'll get the offensive board. As we approach 1 minute to play. Drive into the paint, lost the ball. She got through the defenders, but I'll stop the clock with 53.9 seconds to go. And that's been the story of the game here. for the Vikings. They just have not been able to convert points off turnovers. And this would be a completely different game if they would have gotten at least 70% of those turnovers into points. But the Squirrels getting lucky here in this one. As Pronte will work it inside, and that shot's off the mark. Left it short. Vikings come away with it. 30 seconds to go in the contest. Inside, no, that one rolls off. Vikings will get the rebound. 3 on the way. No, that one's a little short. Tried to save it. The Squirrels will get it, and the Squirrels can dribble this one out. Shot clock is on. And that'll do it. Their final score here in the JV game, 45-37. Vikings outscored the Squirrels 9-4 in that fourth quarter, but it wasn't enough to close the gap, and they would fall short by 8. 45-37 your final score. The varsity game is coming up in about 10 minutes here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
The proceeding has been a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and to order a DVD copy of this broadcast, simply visit msportsnet.com/DVD.